If this video gets affected by COPPA, please join my Discord server to comment on this video. Link in the description. Well, hello everyone, this is 102 back again, and today we have one of the biggest sets I'm ever going to review. It is the all-round Sodor Deluxe set. That's right, I got it for Christmas, and we're going to review it right here. Also, this is like the first time I'm ever doing like a brand new unboxing of a set in a review, instead of just like pre-unboxing and playing with it for once. But yeah, here we have the Steam team up here, plus the special Thomas, and then we have a big picture of the layout down here, and then we have the 75th anniversary sticker here, which is very nice. And then it says that you can build different ways, and it also includes 90 plus pieces. And let's now look at the back of the box. So here's the back of the box, and you can tell that this box is absolutely massive. So up here it says, hoist the cargo and hit the rails. Sodor sure is a busy place with a chug chug and a clangety clang. Everybody works together to finish the job. You can even hear best friends Thomas and Percy chat with each other as they pass by. And then you can see a huge look at the layout and all its glory, and how Emily has the number 12 in this picture when she doesn't in the actual set, which is a shame. But anyway, we go around and we still see the layout, and then we see that it has 90 plus pieces and it is ginormous. And it also includes the Wiggly, Wobbly, Troublesome trucks. But anyway, oh yeah, we also need to look at the back of the box and see Thomas climbing his little barcode. But anyway, let's get to opening this beast. Alrighty, coming in for the ginormous unboxing. There's gonna be a lot of pieces that come out this thing, so get ready. This thing is gonna be huge. So first off, you can see a picture of the Steam team, and then it's upside down at the moment, so I'll just flip it over. We have some top hat and a bit of info here. You can pause that to read it. But anyway, I am going to time lapse this unboxing. So there was the size of the box, and this is all the stuff that came out of it. Huge difference, right? Now before we look at all the characters that come with the set, let's take a look at this instruction booklet. So this is a big instruction booklet, as you can see here. It's got like, it's kind of like a book instead of like the big sheet, at least. So you've got like so it's like a booklet style. And it talks about how to put it together, of course, and all the assembly, and then about talking to Thomas and Percy, and then the track layouts, and then how to play, and then still playing, and then other track layouts, and then just the troubleshooting. But anyway, now let's look at every character that comes with this thing. The first two characters we'll look at are Talking Thomas and Percy. So I'll start with Thomas first. Here's his front, here's his face, he has white dots in his pupils. He has a big lamp here that actually lights up when you press his talking button. On his side here, he has rivets, which I really like. Underneath he has his like tabular things that work with the track. On the back is his big speaker and his skull. On the other side, he has more rivets. And his number 1 is basically huge. So yeah. And on the top, also his cab windows also have rivets. Don't know why, because that's not accurate on the official season 23-24 model. But anyway, also his running board doesn't go down as much, but that doesn't really bother me. But anyway, he does talk to Percy. And then, oh yeah, he also has that bag coupling right there. Anyway, here's Percy. Here's his face. He's white dots in his pupils just like Thomas. He has his lamp. He has his rivets. His huge number 6. On the back is his huge speaker and that coupling. And then here's the other side with more rivets. And then on the top is his big talking button. And yeah, and they also talk to each other, as I said before.
Full steam ahead! My best friend! Hello, best friend! Hi, Percy! What are you doing? Pulling the mail train!
But yeah, those are the talking engines, and now let's get on to all the push-along engines. So I resorted all the characters to ones that I didn't talk about first, then ones I did talk about already in separate reviews. So first let's go over Gordon. So this is my first look at push-along Gordon. Here's his face. It's pretty good. Here's his side. His wheels are off, of course. And he has his cylinders. I love how they actually formed the proper top here. His dome. Why don't his handrails go all the way? I don't understand that. Why don't they go all the way? There's his little whistles. Underneath it says Gordon. Yeah, there's his back of cab. There's the other side. And yeah. And then his tender is complete plastic, which I don't like, considering that the Adventures range did metal tenders. But yeah, it's got the shape right and everything. So yeah, that's Gordon push along. Now let's look at James. I mean, James is like kind of like the worst, one of the bad models, because this wheel arch here goes way too far towards his front, and it just looks bad. But yeah. And he also has little lamp irons on his front. There's his face. And there's his boiler. His boiler is super thin. And there's his whistle. And here's the back. And yeah. And then just like Gordon, his tender is complete plastic. Yeah. That was James push along. Now let's move on to Emily. So first off, let's get the big elephant in the room. She doesn't have her number 12 in the set, so boo Mattel. But anyway, let's look at the front here. Here's her face. And then here's her side. Sadly, she doesn't have a big wheel, but that's Mattel for you. And then, I mean, Emily actually doesn't look that bad. I mean, I also love how they actually went to the effort and put the dimple in the cab here instead of just leaving it black. I actually love how they actually did effort and did that. And then here's the top. Looks pretty good. And yeah. And just like everyone else, her tender's complete plastic. And I also don't like how there's like this huge green gap between the coal and the water cap. Because in the actual show, the coal goes all the way towards the back of the water cap. It doesn't leave like this huge green gap in the middle of it. But yeah, that was Push Along Emily. And now, let's get to looking at the special Rainbow Thomas. That really isn't exclusive to the set anymore because he's now sold separately. So anyway, here's his front. He has a green running board. Goes from the top from blue, then we get like light blue, then we get green, and then we get red and yellow on the bottom. Also, they use printed detail on this guy because his windows are completely filled in. And his lining looks a bit better. I still wish we could get a normal Thomas that had printed detail on it. And here's underneath. And yeah. And on the back here, you can really see the rainbowness. Yeah. And that was the Rainbow Thomas push along. And now we get to the ones we've already talked about. So I've already talked about Rebecca in a separate review, so I don't need to talk about her here. I hear how she's mostly plastic, but yeah. And then I already talked about Neo like literally a year ago. So yeah. So now that we talked about every character apart from Bulstrode, because he needs to have 2 stickers be put on him, let's time-lapse build this set. Well, folks, the set is now complete. And now we shall run Thomas and Percy on it. And that was the running segment. So in my thoughts, I'd give this amazing set a perfect 10 out of 10. If you see the set on discount or lower than $100, I say you should get it. It is that good. And this is YouTube saying thanks for watching, bye for now, and I'll see you in the next Christmas present review. Okay, so this is like maybe 1 or 2 days after the main review, but now we're gonna look at some things that I didn't cover when I did the main part of the review. This is still gonna be part of the main video, but it's gonna be after the main review. It's gonna be like literally as a bonus bit at the end. So yeah. So like the first thing I never looked at in like the main part of the video was Bulstrode, because I had to put on these 2 stickers here. So he's basically like, he has this big open thing to carry all the cargo. It says Bulstrode up here and right there. He has his life thing. He has his life floaties on his side, and he has a black roof, unlike the smaller version of this set. Underneath it's like that, and there's his face. I still don't understand why they're putting Bulstrode in merchandise. Will kids even know who this is? I don't think kids will even know who this is. Why even put Bulstrode with a set if kids aren't even going to know who he is? That's just my thought, though. And then as you probably saw in the main part of the video with this one little bit of the rain shot, Bulstrode goes with this dock piece here, and he sits on this water thing and rises the stop track up to make engines stop. And then they'll chat. And then we have Percy's green line sign right there as well. And then you remove them and they'll take off. I also never took a closer look at the tunnel here, but on one side it's the Blue Mountain Quarry, and then on the other side it's Henry's Tunnel. So first let's look around this thing. It's obviously felt. It's a felt. And then on the mountain here you can see a bunch of sheep and a random dog. I know that's not fuzzy because there's no like dark brown. Actually, there is a segment of dark brown, so maybe that is fuzzy. Hold up, I need to look at the Knapford Station thing. Okay, so I just took a peek at the dog on the Knapford Station, and yeah, that is fuzzy. And then what I really like here is down towards the bottom of Henry's Tunnel, you can see that says 1945, which this here is a reference to the year the Railway series was first made. And I actually like that kind of little reference. It's only on one side, because the other side is just bricks. Random bricks. So it's only on this side. I actually really like that bit of detail. Good job, Mattel. More like good job, new marketing team. I have a feeling this little bit of detail is on the smaller set too, but I actually really like that bit of detail right there. So, thank you, Mattel, for remembering the 75th anniversary on this tunnel. And then with the Blue Mountain side of this tunnel, you can put your little rock pieces in here, and they drop out into the cargo car. I think I showed that in, like, the main part of the video. I believe I did. I feel like I did. Yeah, I think I did. But anyway, that's the Blue Mountain Quarry side as well. Next, we'll talk about Roof's Windmill here. And as you probably saw in a bunch of our videos and stuff, you can open the shed here, store your engine in here, whoever it is, Rainbow Thomas. Just pop him in there for now. You can sit in Cleo's shed. What I love about this is that it doesn't have the Thomas logo on it. And of course you can have the windmill work both ways, in 2 ways, where you can just press it down like that and make it spin. Or you can have your engine come through and make it activate like that. I also love all the details on the inside of this barn, like all the crates and barrels and window details, and how there's even like a little door that leads to the windmill there. That is pretty sweet. And then there's even a door right there as well. Next we'll talk about Cranky, and this is a pretty impressive Cranky. First, it has the special track that can make the engines talk and everything. It doesn't say Thomas and Friends here, at least on this version. It has this water thing that can fold up and down. I'm guessing if you're taking it somewhere, you can just fold the water up and go, I'm taking this somewhere. And then Cranky also spins around with this little knob here, but it latches into like 4 places. And then his face looks very cranky indeed, which I really like. He has a whole bunch of rivets on him, and then his arm can go up pretty high and down, and then his hook also moves via this crank. And you can pick up stuff and like drop it into freight cars and stuff like that. And over here I have the amazing Vickerstown Bridge, where we have the stickers that say Vickerstown Bridge on each side, and then it's basically put together. What I don't like about the all-around Sodor version is how it doesn't have that silver piece of track with it. It just gives you a standard gray piece. But yeah, I modified it into this layout, and I'll show you this course sooner or later in an upcoming video. But yeah, that's the Vickerstown Bridge. Now the next thing we're going to look at that we didn't look at in the main review are all the trucks. First off, we're going to start with like the standard ones that aren't really special. First off, we have like this mail one that Percy pulls. Has like the Sodor mail logo on it. Has these tabs here that don't even go with the all-around Sodor set, but they do work with that Cranky that comes in both the Hyperglow Midnight Delivery set and the that works with the Cranky and the Hyperglow Midnight Delivery set and the Cranky and the Animal Park Monkey Adventure. So that's what these big tabs on the front are for. And then this tab here is for catching it from the Blue Mountain Tunnel thing. But yeah, it's just a red truck with a mail logo. And this truck is the same thing, just with the Blue Mountain Quarry logo. And then the rocks from the Blue Mountain Tunnel. And it's just yellow. But yeah, those are just the generic trucks. Now let's move on to the better trucks. So these are the Wiggly, Wobbly, Troublesome trucks. And I really like these because 1, they're a troublesome truck. 2, they look troublesome. And 3, they wiggle. They bounce along the track like troublesome trucks do. They seriously look like they're ready to cause mischief. I mean, when I see these, it reminds me of basically one thing. Who out there remembers this truck that came with paint splattered Thomas back in the earlier Trackmaster days? Yep. It wiggles just like them. Although it doesn't wiggle as much. You can't sort of see it, but it does wiggle. But yeah, it wiggles like the others. Also, I did edit the face on this truck, just saying. But yeah. Anyway, let's get a closer look at these trucks now. So I'll start off with this green one. So here's its face. Looking pretty troublesome indeed. Here's the side. It's pretty cool looking. It's got its geared wheels. And this is one of those times where I feel like the geared wheels are supposed to be on here. Because if this thing had smooth wheels, I don't think it would be wiggling that well. Because you need the gear wheels to get grip for your wiggling action. And then here's the back. It's got detail on the back and that awful coupling. Then on the other side, we have our wiggly wheels. And then the front again. And then the inside actually has wood planks. I actually find it insane that Mattel did this. You can thank the new marketing team for doing this. I seriously love the new marketing team and everything they've done with this range so far. But yeah, that was the green truck. Now let's take a look at this orange one. So it's got like the loads in here. We've got some lobsters, a yellow crate of lobsters. That's all it is. And then we've got a clear crate, a clear chest crate with little lobsters in it that wiggle around right there. And then the orange truck has a different face. It's basically the same mold. They just put a different mouth on it. I find that very clever. But anyway, it's the same as the green truck, just in orange. But yeah, I seriously love these Troublesome trucks. They're some of the best parts of the set. So yeah. And the last thing I kind of rushed by in this set were the amazing signs that come with it. So here's the one on the yellow sign. It says Travel Sodor, shows the Vickerstown Bridge. We got Thomas, and we got Post Road. Then on the big platform, we have the other sign that says Take the Train, and we've got Thomas, James, Percy, Sir Tom Matt, and his two little bodyguards. So now I've basically looked at everything in this set. So now it's time for like a double ending. I'm so sorry for tagging this whole bit onto the end, but I just had to. Anyway, time for the double ending of thanks for watching, bye for now, and this is YouTube saying I'll see you in the next video.